Sybil.
Happy Friday. Good morning, Mr. Joyner. Good morning, Mr. Martha's Vineyard Williams.
From Martha's Vineyard.
From the vineyard.
With sweaters tied around our neck.
Ready to go to the Peloponnese field.
Damon Williams. What up, man?
Good morning, Sybil. I'm ready to go to the airfield because I'm going to Cleveland for the weekend. I'll be back at the venue on Monday.
This is the end of week 2, huh?
End of week 2, man. It was a really great week. George Wallace came, did his thing. Of course, Chris Spencer and my man LeVar Walker from Chicago originally, now living in Atlanta. So great run, and now it's time to go to the Cleveland Improv, make them people laugh, and come back here Monday and start all over again.
I'm coming next year.
I'm going to hold you to it.
I got time.
Hey.
I can do this.
You got some vacation days saved up?
Nothing but. After 25 years of the TJMS, what do you call it, accrued vacation?
How about that?
Oh, you've taken your vacation.
Yes, I have taken my vacations. I don't miss. I don't do any sick days.
No.
How about
So
that?
accrued sick time.
No, I don't do accrued sick time, but I do all my vacation.
Yes.
That's
all of
called
that.
balance.
Yes, yeah. I'm sweating already. I'm on hit stage until 7:00 tonight.
Well, you better pace yourself.
I can't. So remember the Sky shows,
I've heard of them, yes.
and I'd come to the show. I'd already be sweating
With several outfits.
because I sweat them out.
Yeah.
And the same is gonna be true tonight.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah. Sherry's coming.
Mm-hmm. That's what she said.
Sherry is coming, man. Oh, for the last one more time.
Mm-hmm.
And Charlie Wilson. Yeah.
Yep.
We go back all 25. I would
You
say.
and Charlie.
Me and Charlie and shows and with the Gap Band. Oh, this is so exciting.
Well, I think you go back
Further
before
than that.
yeah.
Oh, yeah, but we're celebrating.
But as far as the Tom Joyner morning show is
yeah.
concerned,
Tom Joyner Morning Show is 25 years.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
And
and that's the thing about Dallas. It's it pretty much started here. Because even when I was fly jocking, the first show I do was Dallas.
First thing in the morning.
First thing in the morning, and in the afternoon I do Chicago. So this one's going to be real sentimental. I'm going to be leaving the air at the end of the year, and it's been, let's see, when was it 72 I started in Dallas? I'm not familiar. Anyway, it's a long time and a lot of history here in Dallas.
So
Yes.
was Dallas before Chicago at WJPC?
Yeah. First was Montgomery, then Memphis, then St. Louis, then Dallas.
Then Dallas.
And then Chicago, and then back to Dallas, and then Dallas to Chicago,
every
and
day.
Dallas to Chicago every day
And then
for 8 years.
Dallas to the world.
I'm tired of getting up at 3 o'clock in the morning.
Man.
Huh?
I know you're not tired of having fun, but I can.
Oh yeah,
I
that's
get
a good
the,
thing. That's a good thing because it's fun work. It's it's getting up 3 o'clock in the morning, and then the fun starts at 5 o'clock in the morning, and then the real work comes after 9 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah.
And it's reach me.
Yeah. and you'll have the real work with the foundation.
Yeah, and the foundation.
Yeah.
So yeah.
That story would have been a lot easier if it was the Tom Joyner afternoon show.
Tom Jordan in the afternoon.
Right. It's the time. It just don't fit the jingle, but
It's the Tom Joyner
PM show.
afternoon show.
Yeah.
It doesn't flow like
No.
it doesn't quite roll off the tongue. The sound.
Afternoon. Okay. But anyway.
In the afternoon.
It's funny if he
show.
just said, you know what, I should have thought of that. Now, you've been starting people's day for a long time, man, including mine for all my life. So it's all good, brother. Get
All
your
your
rest.
life?
Practically, because, JPC, I was a youngin'.
Yeah, me too. And
Yeah.
that was when it was a sundowner.
Yeah.
Yeah. Which means
Sun up to sundown.
Yeah.
What year
It's
was
a
that?
daytimer.
73, 74.
And I remember, never mind, I'm not even going to do that one.
Put it to you this way: there wasn't no seatbelts in the car.
And your mama threw that arm across the
Yeah.
front seat of
Your
the
mother
car.
was a safety rail.
Yes. That arm was the safety rail. That's right.
I get that so much, all the time about people saying that their mother took them to school and had the radio on every morning listening to the Tom Joyner Morning Show.
And it was AM, so every once in a while we go under a viaduct or a bridge. What'd he say? Wait till we get out from under this bridge.
He'll repeat it. Okay. All right.
Yeah, I couldn't do back and forth now if I had to.
Well, thank God for satellite.
Yeah, well, I had satellite back then.
But I mean, not to the extent that you have it now.
Yeah, I could have done 2 shows, and done it from one place, but because
you believe in the work, just like now. You
no,
could've
actually, the truth is, I tricked both radio stations into signing a contract, and they were trying to hold me to it. So they figured at some point I would just quit one of them.
Right.
And so they made me show up every day. I had to show up every day
To
because
show them that you were not going to quit those good jobs.
I wasn't gonna quit.
Here's a good question: did you
What?
trick them both into paying for the flights?
No, I had to pay for the flights.
Oh, okay.
I had to get myself to the job, no matter if I had 1 or 2. I mean, radio station's not going to pay you to go to.
And you
come
did
to
your
work.
homework before you did that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I checked the schedule for American Airlines, and I saw where if I got there on time, like right after 9 o'clock, I could fly to Chicago. And if I got to O'Hare after the show, right on time, around 6:30, I could fly back and be home for homework. Yeah. So they didn't know. I signed the contract. I signed both contracts like 3 or 4 months before we actually started. So they didn't know.
Right.
And then when because here's the deal, they both wanted me, Dallas and Chicago, and they said, what would it take? I told them, and to my surprise, they both said yes.
Okay.
And so I had to make a choice, and I chose not to choose.
Right.
I checked the airline schedule.
Like every red-blooded man.
And I flew.
No, Dave.
I choose not to choose.
No, Dave.
Okay. Thank
Not
you,
on
David.
Friday, Dave.
Thank you, David. Thank you. David's with us.
And that's how it all. That's the legend of the fly job.
Yeah.
Hardest working man. I'm sorry.
And when
hardest working.
Yeah, hit that note. Hit that note, please.
Hardest.
and can you say on air what the words were that your bosses said when they discovered that?
No, I can't say that on
You
air.
can't say.
I can't say that on air. No, they were mad.
They were mad.
They
Yeah.
were mad. I said, I'm gonna do your job, and I'm gonna do your job mornings, afternoons. And they said, you can't do that. I said, yes, I can. I said, look, the contract says
There's nowhere in there says.
that these 2 stations compete. They're 1,000 miles apart. As long as I show up, they'll say, well, we'll see how long you show up. Because it was a no-cut deal.
Right.
I signed a no-cut deal. So I had to show up or get cut.
Right.
Yeah.
And thus the Fly Jock was born.
Yeah. That's how it all happened. And then after I finished that, that's when the TJMS hit, and that was 25 years ago.
Yeah.
Wow.
And when you called me and said, got an idea.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm already sweating.
Well, get ready because it's going to be 100 and something
Today,
tonight.
I thought it was going to cool off.
It did.
That is the cool off.
Dang. Damon in the
Yes.
funny chair from Martha's Vineyard. He'll be in Cleveland tonight.
Yeah.
11 past the hour. TJ